Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Asmata Mehta and I'm currently studying in my fourth year at IIT Delhi. So this video is about, as the title says, why didn't I sit for placements at IIT Delhi? So I'll be talking about my internship experience and then what I decided to do in my life and why didn't I sit for interviews. We'll be talking all about that. Before that, I wanted to say that we all know that JEE Mains results are out. So if you have any questions or any doubts that you want me to address personally, you can also drop them down in the comments, of course. But I am also offering this session for 30 minutes. It's a personal session, 30-minute session, one-on-one, where I'll be talking to you over a video call, and it's just for 50 rupees. I have just kept this small amount to incentivize myself and for you also to join the session and come talk to me. So you can get this session on Topmate. I'll also add the link in the description. And yeah, that was it, and let's get this video started. Okay, so a brief introduction about me. I am in my last semester currently and I am a fourth year student. I am the textile technology branch. So before jumping in the placement, I want to give you a little context about my internship and about that only. So in my second year, I did internship at foreign universities. That was remote internship. That was research internships also. So I've also created a video if you are a college student and how can you apply to such internships, and there's a procedure. You have to create your resume and then you have to find out mail IDs of the professors, and then you have to draft a mail personally for them, and then you send them the mails, and that's how it happens. So in second year, generally most of the students do these type of research based internships. Some students also go for corporate internships, or some students just don't do anything, not anything, but they focus on their skills and they don't do any internships in their summer break. So it's like a very personal choice. There is no forced internship in your second year, and you can do anything. There is no set criteria what you have to do in the summer break after your second year. But after your third year, the summer break, there are on-campus internships. There are companies that come to the campus and they hire students based on resume shortlisting, tests and interviews and everything. So I sat in those internships. They start in August the previous year. So if you have internship in June, I had my internship in June, July 2023. So the interview process, etc., started in August 2022. So I sat for the interviews then, and then I got a day one internship. That was major. That is I got a consulting internship, which was majorly because of the college QRs and your CGPA and what you have done in your second year and all that stuff. So I got that, and then in my there were different roles that come to campus. There are of course coding roles, there are data analytics roles, there are consulting roles, and there are other roles as well, but I wasn't prepared for any of the coding roles or analytics roles. I thought if I get this consulting internship, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll have to find off-campus internships. So for off-campus internships, you reach out to people on your own and apply there. But then I got the BCG. Then I got the BCG internship. And yeah, that was it. So I prepared for that interview. That was just majorly case studies. I prepared for that after I got the shortlist. I was also preparing a little. So I got shortlisted in 3 companies during my internship experience. So I was shortlisted in BCG, I was shortlisted in Bain, and I was shortlisted for LEK. All of these are consulting companies. And then I cleared the round for BCG, and then I didn't sit for Bain or LEK, and then I did my internship in May 15th May, mid-May 2023 to mid-July 2023. And my experience of consulting was my team was very nice and the perks are really good. I was staying in a 5-star hotel, I had flights that were sponsored and everything. I had a personal car. that took me to the hotel, to the office every day, and a personal driver and everything. And you can order anything, you can eat anything. So everything will be reimbursed. So the all of this lifestyle, and it was very fancy and it was very great. And the work was also not something that you cannot do, and your teammates are also very helpful. They will teach you everything, and they also know that you are a college student and they'll be helpful. But for me personally, I didn't enjoy the work, I would say, or maybe the lifestyle, I don't know, because if you're getting all of this, then definitely you have to put so many hours into that, right? You won't get anything for this free, anything like this for free. So you will have to put 10 hours, or maybe sometimes you can, like for me personally, I didn't have to work on weekends. But in general, in consulting, there are no weekdays or weekends. Like you that depends on your team, but generally you will have to work sometimes on the weekends as well. And daily you'll have to put around 10 hours or plus. So but the perks are really good, so some people really enjoy that. But for me personally, I didn't. And I didn't want to get a job in the same field. And I also, from my experience of my second year, I did the research internships in design, so I was inclined towards that as well. Okay, so now let's move to the next section of the video, which is how did I decide if I want to go for placements or I want to go for masters. So what happened is, after the internship, the internship ended in mid-July, and the placements would start from, like the interviews would start from December, but the processes started from October or maybe even before that. And the process, like, so I had two options: either I can go and sit for placements and go for consulting roles because there are no other roles that I can fit in college. They were coding and data analytics. I didn't know anything about them. And the other option is to go for masters in design. So I had these two options, and I was very confused what should I pursue, because both of these options are also new to my family, and they are not in these fields, and my friends also. So I was very confused, and then I didn't get the PPO as well. So the consulting companies or any company in general offers pre-placement offer based on your internship experience and how you performed. So I didn't get the PPO as well. So it was either sitting for placements or either applying for masters. So and I decided that I will continue doing both. Like, why give up on any option unless you have something in your hand? So I decided that I will also prepare for placements and I will also apply for masters. But this is not a very wise decision because you don't get 100 hours every day, so you cannot do, you only have 24 hours, and both the processes are very different. Like for placements, you have to create your CV, like that's done, that's one step, but then you have to prepare for the test and for the interviews. And for the masters, you have to prepare your resume according to every college, and there are some videos that you have to submit, portfolio and all of that. So these are two very different pathways, and you can only invest time in one. So I was majorly investing my time in applying for masters because that's what I genuinely wanted to do. But there is no guarantee, right, that you will get accepted to colleges. So I had a list of around 8 to 10 colleges that I planned to apply to, but still there is a possibility that I might not get into any college. So I was also like applying for companies, taking the test and everything. So there are certain aptitude tests that you have to take and all that. So I was doing that. So then there was this placement wala thing also started to getting heavy. Like you have test at 3 a.m, then you have test at 9 a.m, like 3 a.m. in the night, and then next morning you have test at 9 a.m, and the classes are also going on. So it became very hectic for me, so I had to skip some test. I wasn't going for every test. And then what happened is I got accepted from one college, जिसका result was to come in earlier, like come in November before the interview. So there was only one college जिसका result November में आने वाला था before the interview. So I was very like कि काश इसका आ जाए. So I'll not have to sit for placements which I have not prepared for, and I wouldn't have to embarrass myself in front of so many people. So इसका result आ गया and I got accepted. So I'll not reveal which college and what etc, but I'll tell you that in the later videos. But yeah, so uska result aa gaya, and then I decided कि I'll not sit for placements. I was shortlisted for 3 companies, I think. 2 companies on day 1 and then 2 companies later. So I was shortlisted for Kearney and Strategy, and they are also both consulting companies. And I also got shortlisted for Praxis, which is also a consulting company, but it comes on day 2 or day 3. So if you don't know, like I'll explain, there are day 1, 2, 3. So the companies have to, I think, pay some amount or do something to get to come on day 1, because day 1 may, if someone gets hired, then they cannot sit for later. So the best companies try to get as early as possible, try to come as early as possible. So, and that's what, like, they are also high paying, like the pay scale also reduces from day 1 to day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 essay. So I was shortlisted for 2 companies, day 1 and Praxis, and I was also shortlisted for DMI Finance, which was also, I think, a day 4 or day 5 company. But then I mailed OCA, the career placement cell, that I want to opt out of placements, and they were like, are you sure you want to opt out for placements, because already the placement season is very was very rough this year. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure, because I got accepted from one college, and then I took my name out of it. And yeah, that was my story and why I didn't sit for placements. Also, like, many of my friends did sit for placements, and some got like very good packages, and some didn't get what they wanted or what they deserved because of the recession this year. But I hope the very best for them, and I hope that everyone will get what they deserve, maybe sometime later. But like, your hard work never goes to waste, so I'm sure they'll get what they deserve and what they want. And yeah, if you have any questions about this, I know I get a lot of messages to speak in Hindi, and I'll try to do that. Like, I'm working on improving my English, so I want to create these videos in English so that I also get the confidence. But if you guys want कि मैं थोड़ा हिंदी थोड़ा English करूँ, I'll also like try to do that. And yeah, that was it for the video. So if you enjoyed what I said, and if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.